Okay, now what I've done is I've expanded my project even more. I've made these new guys. So first off, this is the giga count here. It tells you how many gigas I have. So if I click on that, it goes to 1. That's how many I've got. And this is the gobo count, which is gobos do something different. Let me show you what gobos do. If you launch a gobo, they don't eat apples. So gobos actually are unable to eat apples. They only eat gigas. So they're carnivores. So this guy is going to starve to death. Okay? And if I launch another one, he's going to starve to death because there's nothing to eat. I also realized that as I was making this model, it started to get a little bit overwhelming with all of them talking. So I said, if there's more than 10 of either one of these guys, stop talking. So they only talk as long as there are fewer than 10 of them. Anyway, so these guys starve to death if none of these exist. But if these guys exist, and we'll start with 2 of them, 4 of them, pretty soon they're going to get to be big numbers. You'll see that these numbers go up pretty fast. And they would get really, really big if there were no carnivores. So if there are no carnivores around, these numbers are going to get huge. So it's already at 110, 133. So I'm going to launch a carnivore in here. And now there's only one carnivore. But the carnivore is going to quickly start to decrease the number of gigas that are around. He becomes a parent, or she. And now there are 4 of them. Now there's a whole bunch of them. And then they actually make all of the gigas go extinct. So now they are all going to go extinct. There were too many carnivores, and they couldn't survive. So now we have nobody left. So my question is for you, as you make this system, can you make a sustainable biological system by changing some of the variables and experimenting with the variables? So right now, one of my criticisms, I think, is that these guys probably have too many kids. So I'm going to decrease how many kids they have. And another reason we're doing this project is to show you the power of naming your variables. I know there are a ton of variables in this project, but if you look at, let's see, where are the variables here? So look at all these variables for this guy. Gobo speed, the carnivores are called gobos. Gobo speed, gobo lifespan, gobo starting energy, age of gobo parenthood, gobo kid limit, he can only have 2. Total gobo count 0, energy in a giga is 8. That's probably too much energy in a giga. So I'm going to say that you only get 3 from eating a giga. And let's see if that changes things. And what else can I do? I think that's enough. That in itself may have a change or a significant change. Let's just make sure that I didn't make a mistake in one area. I'm afraid that I probably did somewhere. Don't worry, you don't have to copy all this stuff. I know I'm moving around a lot. Let's see. Gobo, 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 da, 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 da. When I start as a clone, move, if, change. I'm looking for where they have children because I think there are too many gobos being produced. Not there. I am a parent. Repeat gobo kid limit. No, that's right. Okay. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and see if that changed it. Let's see if we can make it, with that one change, maybe we can make a more sustainable system. Let's see. So we've got our gobos here. Or no, these are called gigas. So I've got our gigas. Start with 4 of them, but they'll quickly multiply because that's what they do. That's what being a parent is, by the way. It's just that easy. Okay, and now I'll launch just one of these little guys. And he starved to death because he actually couldn't find anybody to eat. This guy is not going to starve to death because there's plenty of food around. Why did he not reproduce? I'm a parent. Okay, that's good. They reproduced. And I think it's still going to make them go extinct. It did make them go extinct. So I've got to think of some other reason why they're all going extinct and start playing with my model and figuring out how I can create a more sustainable system. But I'll keep working on it and experimenting with it, and I think you should too. Anyway, that's the project.